Chichen Itza is a complex of Mayan ruins on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, and also one of the 7 wonders of the world. Today I'm going to tell you everything about visiting this Mexican treasure. For the best Chichen Itza experience, I recommend staying overnight in the town Valladolid, which is just a 2-hour bus ride via ADO from Cancun. Once you get here, you'll want to hop on a bus called a colectivo, which is just like a van that's about 50 pesos that takes you directly to the Chichen Itza as soon as it opens. You don't want to get there early just because of the crowds, but because of the heat, honey. It is hot in Chichen Itza, okay? Something I would recommend if this is your first time at Chichen Itza is to hire a guide. I just actually found some random person along with my hostel mates, and we split the cost of a tour guide. It's maybe like 160 pesos each, and it's so worth it because without a guide, you're kind of just walking around looking at really big buildings. You don't really have a background on what's going on unless you're going to sit down and read all the descriptions of every single piece. I highly recommend you get a guide if this is your first time. It will make the experience so much better. So in this area, you can like yell something or clap and it'll like echo all the way on the other end. You obviously wouldn't be able to hear it on camera, but it's so freaking impressive. Like, this is so beautiful. I love wonders of the world visiting. This is my 3rd one.
Echo. Hey! Hola! And now let me show you the difference from there. When we're hitting the ball, the walls produce that sound. Listen.
Yeah. It's literally right here. This is sick. Oh my god. Here are a few things to know before coming to Chichen Itza. Number 1, do not bring any professional cameras or tripods. They will make you pay 50 pesos to either put it in a locker or carry with you, but you still can't use it when you're there. Next, bring some type of snack. Go grocery shopping and bring some type of sandwich and drink because you will be hungry toward the end of your tour. And you can just sit down like right by the pyramids and just sit there and eat and chat with your friends. And lastly, make sure you bring comfortable shoes that can like walk in rocks with. Not just like for comfort, but like the grass is gravelly and dusty and things like that. And lastly, just have fun. I love Chichen Itza. It was a pretty cool experience. So the tour is over. It's just really interesting to see how smart people were, even prior to colonization. Like the way that Chichen Itza is set up, it's like that's how they were able to tell time through the days, through the time of the day, through the seasons, because they believed in like the cycles. And it's just very cool to see all of that. One thing that's interesting, they don't know who any of the rulers are, and they don't know where anybody's buried, really. Because like other civilizations like that, they can tell you who was the king, who was this, who was that, and they don't really know any of that here. And obviously some British and Spanish folk are the people who like discovered this after all the years. Because a lot of these places like this, like they end up getting abandoned over time because of colonization. You know, it's the Spanish colonized Mexico, so this shit probably got abandoned down as the empire was falling and they took over, or they abandoned it so that they wouldn't come destroy it. And like the pyramids of Giza, it was once red, so that's really cool. Like that these were red landmarks. I don't know. I just like learning about like history of like things that humans did, not necessarily like mountains and shit like that. I don't know. But my 3rd wonder of the world town. This was really cool. Like I enjoyed my time. And if you come here, I highly recommend you get a tour guide, because if not, you're just going to be like walking around not understanding what's going on. And then get a group. Like if you're like staying in a hostel, be like, if y'all going to Chichen Itza, let's all get together and get a group, because we got on like a what did we get on? We got a what are those things called? A truck? I forgot. A collectivo to get here, and it was like 40 pesos each way, which isn't bad.